Are you feeling trapped in survival mode as a mom? Are you asking yourself the wrong questions during your most challenging moments? This happens. I understand this, but here's the truth. Your life is controlled by the questions you ask yourself. And when you're overwhelmed and thinking, why is this so hard? You're training your brain to focus on problems. But when you ask, what is this moment trying to teach me? Everything shifts. I'm Debbie Page. I'm here today to share with you 3 powerful questions that instantly move you from survival mode to clarity and peace. Let's get beyond the overwhelm. So what is this teaching me? That's what a good question you could ask. The first transformative question is, what is this moment trying to teach me? And instead of asking, why is this happening to me, which puts you in a victim mode, this question immediately shifts your brain into learning mode. And when your toddler refuses to get dressed and you're already running late, instead of spiraling into, oh my gosh, why can't anything go smoothly? Ask yourself, what is this teaching me about patience? What is this teaching me about slowing down? What is this teaching me about my child that I might need to learn right now? And this single question, it transforms resistance into curiosity, and it moves you from feeling powerless to feeling like you're gathering wisdom that will serve you for years to come. Your brain literally rewires when you consistently ask empowering questions instead of disempowering ones. The second question that really changes is, how can I grow from this experience? And this question acknowledges that difficult moments aren't just obstacles to endure, but they're opportunities to develop the exact qualities you need as a mother. And when you're exhausted from nighttime feedings and feeling like you can't cope, instead of asking, how much longer can I do this? Ask, how is this building my resilience and deepening my capacity to love? And when you're frustrated because your plans got derailed by a sick child, instead of asking, why does this always happen to me? Ask, how is this teaching me to be more flexible and present? And this shift in questioning doesn't minimize your challenges. It gives them meaning and purpose. So, what about this? Question 3, what's my next step? The third powerful question is, what's one small step I can take right now to move toward the outcome that I want? And this question breaks you out of overwhelm by focusing your mind on action instead of problems. When you feel like everything is falling apart, instead of asking, how am I going to manage all of this? Ask, what's one thing I can do in the next 5 minutes to create more peace in this moment? Maybe it's taking 3 deep breaths, putting on calming music, or simply sitting down with your child instead of rushing through the task. And this question connects you to your power to influence your experience, even in small ways. So when I started to learn that it was the questions I was asking myself that was determining the way I was thinking and feeling about myself and other people, totally transformed me. So that transformation is, here's what happens when you consistently practice asking better questions. Your brain starts automatically looking for solutions instead of focusing on problems. And you begin to see that difficult moments are opportunities for growth instead of evidence that you're failing. You develop emotional resilience and strength that serves not just you, but it models for your children how to handle life's challenges. The quality of your daily experience transforms because you're training your mind to focus on what empowers you rather than what depletes you. So how can you practically apply this? Now I know you might be thinking, oh my gosh, this sounds great in theory, but what about when I'm completely overwhelmed and then in the middle of all of this and I can barely think straight? Well, that's exactly when these questions become most powerful. Write them down, post them where you'll see them during your most challenging times. These little Post-it notes can be super helpful. And when you're in the thick of a difficult moment, you don't have to remember all 3. Just pick one and let it redirect your focus. The goal isn't to never feel overwhelmed again. The goal is to have tools that quickly shift you out of that state and into a mindset where solutions and peace become possible. So here's your call to action. Your challenge for this week. Choose one of these 3 questions and commit to asking it every time you notice yourself stuck in disempowering thoughts. Pay attention, close attention to how quickly your emotional state shifts when you redirect your focus through better questions. And remember, the more you have control over your experience, the more you realize it's these questions that you ask yourself that are mattering. Your children are watching how you handle challenges, and when you model asking empowering questions, you're teaching them one of life's most valuable skills. You can ask them out loud. You don't have to be silent with these. Children love learning about what you're thinking, and I do it with my grandchildren all the time. I think out loud. I'll say, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? Or how can I make this a better situation? I just burned the cornbread. What are we going to do now? So making it a practice to ask questions that serve your growth and peace will change you in ways that you will not believe. And you'll become the woman that you're really meant to be. This isn't just for moms. It's not just for even grandmothers. It's for anyone who's wanting to grab hold of their lives and empower their way of thinking so that they're no longer stuck in that victim mode. What happens is when we ask those victim type questions all the time, why has this happened to me? Oh, this is never going to end. Those types of things just keep us stuck in feeling like, woe is me. There's nothing I can do. Life is happening to me instead of for me. And my philosophy of life is that life is happening for me. So when I have a bad day or I have a challenging situation, I'll say, okay, what can I do with this? And how can I turn this into something that will teach me a lesson that I will learn from and something that I will be able to use the rest of my life? It's amazing how the more practice you give yourself of asking these empowering questions, they just become a way of thinking. I don't think I ever get stuck anymore in that victim mode, but boy, was I stuck in that for many, many, many years. And my goal is to help you get out of that as quickly as you can so that you can enjoy life, you can feel empowered, and you can move forward to becoming the mother that you really want to be. And if you enjoyed this and you felt like it lifted you up, hit that subscribe button. Hit a like so that I know that you liked it, and share it with somebody else. I'm sure there are other mothers that you know that need to move from victimhood to victory. And these questions will do that for you and for them. And until tomorrow, have a great day. And remember your mama moments. Celebrate them.